Okay, what we're going to do today, something on the lines of this. You can use it. I made this here, it's all the same concepts. So, and let's close this one out, that one out, and that one out. If you notice, there's a lot of layers and a lot of styles. So, let's get started. I'll open up a new layer. I'm going to use photos, landscape, 8 by 10. Everything is normal. Right off the bat, we're going to change the color to black and white. Black on top, white on the bottom. We're going to pick our gradation tool. We're going to make sure our gradation is from black at 0 and black at 100, white at 50. Hit OK. We're just going to try to find the center and drag it over to the edge. Should have something that looks on the lines of this. Create a new layer. Come over to our elliptical tool. We're going to pick probably right there, drag it down to where it looks about even at top and bottom. Once you got that, come down to your fill. Gonna fill it with black. Deselect. You can do that up here or hit Control D. Come up to filter, blur, Ganja blur. We're gonna take it up to about 1. So you can take it up farther than that. Take it up to about 361.8. Hit OK. And then we're going to create a new layer. We're going to pick this blue here. We're going to fill. Actually, let's change the color of this blue. I'm going to brighten it up and change it over. So it's plus 12, plus 40, plus 16. So you got that blue there. Come over here to pin light. You should have it where it's got this weird greens on the edges and dark blue in the middle. Should have all that there. Come down to your style layer, hues and saturation. This time we're going to bring down the saturation to minus 59. So it has this here. Create a new group. Come up to color dodge. Create a new layer. Make sure the new layer is inside the group. With your new layer selected, in the description are some brushes. We're gonna pick the one that looks like it's going sideways, and it should look like that. Once you have that selected, come up to your brush settings and hit the top one and the bottom one. It should be set at 400. Everything should be turned off. All this should be turned off. Bring your size jitter all the way up. Then we're going to pick butter yellow, and you're just going to tap and tap. Pick orange, tap, tap. Pick your pinks, tap, tap, and pick a blue. Now every time that you tap, it makes a different pattern. No matter how many times you make this, it's going to make a different pattern. Anyways, come up to filter, blur, ganja and blur again. This time bring it down to about 5.5. Hit OK. Create a new layer. Pick a purple. Tap. Tap. Orange. Same thing. Butter yellow. I like the butter yellows closer to the ends of the colors I'm going to be using. A green. And a blue. And one more butter yellow just in the middle. And once it's kind of looking like this here, come up to filter, blur, motion blur. Make sure it's set at 90. And turn it down to about 400. 406 works. So it looks something on the lines of this here. We're going to select our text. Make sure we're outside the group. Hit the text, so we want the text on the outside of the group. So it's something like this. And all we're going to type in is whatever you want. I'm just going to type in text. I'm going to hit OK. Bring my ruler out to where it's about in the middle. Grab my moving tool. And I'm going to find the middle. I have snap on and rulers on. So that way it's right in the middle. Get rid of my ruler. And then the description is a place where you could download these style layers I'm about to use. Two of them I made up, one of them I found. So this one I made, and it's really complicated. And I just don't have time to go over how to make it. You can look at all the stuff that's been done to it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate that layer. I'm going to pick the second one. And I'm going to bring down the fill all the way. So now it looks like this here. You can even do the green one if you want more green on the edges, but I like the blue. Then you're going to duplicate this layer one more time. Pick the green glass one so it looks like this. Go right click. You're going to hit Rasterize Layer Style. Double click on it. Bring it down to overlay. I know it don't look like it did a whole lot, but it did do what I wanted it to do. Then you're going to come down to where it says group, and you're going to hold Control, Shift, Alt, and hit E. Sorry about this whole chair sound. Then you're going to take and put that underneath the group, and then it brings the colors up. Select your group and bring the colors down to about a 50. And each time you make one of these, it's going to be different. This time I used a lot of purples and pinks, as you could tell in there. Next time I will show you how to bring the colors up and how to bring in the waves and all that. If you like this video, subscribe, comment, rate, do whatever we do on YouTube. Thanks. Bye.